One of my favorite things about playing football in Australia is the genuine love and passion these guys have for the game. It's a privilege for them, not given, and you can feel that in the way they approach the sport. They throw themselves into every practice, every game, and every moment they get to play. They're not playing because it's expected or because they've been doing this their whole lives. They're playing because they fell in love with it. Watching this kind of passion and being a part of it reminds me of why I love this game so much, and I couldn't be more proud to be an ambassador for this sport all throughout the world. Let's ride. Good morning, y'all. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a POV experience as to what it's like playing American football down here in Australia. Let's dive in. First things first, when I wake up, I always make my bed. Call it a little OCD or call it inspired by Admiral McRaven's from the famous speech that talks about the importance of starting your day with a simple habit. It's a non-negotiable for me. Next up, it's gear time. We're rocking the green jerseys for today's game. I've got my light helmet, which you guys can check out in the description if you're interested on a discount code. As for the shoulder pads, I've gone back to my 2-in-1 set after experimenting with a different set earlier this season. I'm a huge fan of these pads, but I'm not thrilled with the company isn't working with me anymore, so I don't have a discount code for you guys. So that's all the free promo that 2-in-1 shoulder pads is going to get from this video. Now it's time to carefully set everything by the door, because trust me, it's way too easy to forget something. As you guys might have seen from my last week's vlog, I completely left my shoulder pads behind at home. All right, y'all, we got a little update. I actually forgot my pads today, so big shout out to Chuck, backup quarterback. He's let me wear his pads. Yeah, interesting. Got everything else though, thankfully. Shout out to the universe and God who's got my bag. Let's get it. Lesson learned, man. One other thing I need to start doing again is packing all my gear the night before the game, just so that I don't have to have that extra stress on game day to make sure I've got everything all set. So now, get that bag to the front door so we don't forget anything. As you guys can see here, welcome to the clubhouse. We got a spot for yoga, my beach couch, and now we're here in the kitchen. It's time to whip up some breakfast. Welcome to a morning episode of Cooking with Clark. Inside the refrigerator, you'll notice my guilty pleasure, a sugar-free Coke sitting right there next to my unhomogenized milk. For those wondering, I've been off alcohol for the past 6 months. Still, I won't lie, I miss a good rum and Coke hitter every now and then. Anyways, back to breakfast. Today I'm cooking up 500 grams of ground beef, my staple. If you're eating a lot of protein like I am, adding a pre or probiotic to your routine is definitely something worth considering. It's been a game changer for me. Another one of my breakfast staples has to be sourdough toast with butter. It's a great source of quick carbohydrates before a game and pairs perfectly with my ground beef, a little treat before the grind. Australia also has these golden kiwis that are absolutely delicious. Now, here's the important tip. I eat my ground beef about 5 hours before kickoff to give my body plenty of time to digest it. Trust me, you don't want to be eating something as heavy as beef right before a game. It's going to sit in your stomach like a brick and slow you down. For my youngins out there, I'd recommend starting your day with something lighter like eggs or orange juice. If you can, go with fresh squeezed orange juice. It makes a big difference. Now, it's time to get in the shower because we got to eat quickly and then it's hitting the road time. Today, we're heading all the way up to northern Sydney to take on the Northern Sydney Rebels. As always, we're rolling in the trusty Honda Civic. This car has taken me places I thought I'd never go, navigating me what feels like through thousands of Sydney tunnels and conquering all those steep Sydney hills without too many stalls along the way. One thing I always do on the drive is I always queue up my motivational playlist for game day. It's packed with Hero's Journey type beats, some of the popular ones you guys have probably heard on TikTok. If you're interested, you guys can check out the playlist on my Spotify for some pregame inspiration as well as just good daily vibes. We just arrived at the field and here's a quick look at the locker room. It's nothing fancy, but it'll get the job done. Looks like it's going to be a rainy game today. Before we get started, check this out, a side-by-side between an American football and a rugby ball. The difference is fascinating, and honestly, since moving to Australia, I've become a huge fan of rugby. It's a sport I wish I would have played growing up. Now I've got the guys side-eyeing me as I talk with my GoPro in my mouth, but hey, content is content. These fellas see me doing my thing all the time. Lately, I've been learning how to throw a rugby ball, and I've got to say it's been a fun challenge. My teammates love giving me a hard time because I can't help but throw it like a football sometimes. But honestly, I think I've gotten pretty good at it recently. Slinging the rugby ball with the boys pre-game is a cool bonding time with the fellas. This is my little spot here where I'm going to be getting my gear on. So you guys are propped up on the ceiling. As you can see from the weather, it's cloudy and rainy. It's already muddy on this rugby field. So that calls for an all blackout look today. All right, vlog. I got just the basics on. Go outside and stretch. one and only RV/DN. You guys saw the difference between a football and a rugby ball a little earlier. That's still crazy. But yeah, some of it warmed up and we'll keep bringing y'all along. Let's get it. Pretty much a POV field we're about to play on. It's gonna be interesting. Go get my tape. Go head over to the tent. Get stretched out. Yeah. As you can see, we got the fellows here. Hey, would you call this raining or drizzling? Got the youngins over here running and playing. All right, we just got taped. We're still under the tent. Let's go to, it's not the locker room, let's go to the, what is it? Let's go to the shed.
It's the shed. Yeah.
The shed. All right. Ready for warm-up? Back to the mouthpiece can. Let's get it. We're hitting the field now just as the rain stopped. Now it's crazy humid, summer November, Australian style. The squad is rocking the all-white crisp warm.
1, 2, 3! Ready! 4, 5, 6! Ready! Let's go. That's all.
Let's rock. You guys are on the helmet cam as we speak. That's the team we're playing today, the Rebels. Go! Thanks, Beach.
Oh my God. Hello. How are you?
Good to see you, brother.
Let's go, baby.
Appreciate you. Love you. I got a doo-doo. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And for me, I always have a pregame doo-doo. You gotta take care of business and get back to the field as fast as I can. It's time to put on 2-in-1 shoulder pads. This is my first time attempting to put on my 2-in-1 shoulder pads myself. This is one of those things about the shoulder pads that I don't like, is that it does require typically 2 people to help get it on right. So that's Whitey, he's a cop. He helped me.
No,
he's
not
trying to help me.
Landscaper.
Oh yeah, landscaper. He's helping me get out of a couple tickets, hopefully. With the 2-in-1 pads, you have to put the jersey on after the pads. We're back. Let's do it. I got you. Hey, bro. Good luck. Good luck, brother. Good luck, brother. Hey, bro. Good luck.
Raiders, you are the away team. Calling the air.
Heads, please.
It is a hit. What would you like to do?
You'd like to defer to the second half?
Raiders have won the toss and elected to defer. Rebels will be receiving and to shine. Kickoff. 2 minutes. Let's go!
Good luck.
Good luck there.
Good luck. Good luck here. As we take the opening kickoff, us as a team, we know that we're going to get the best effort out of every single team that plays us because we won the grand final last year, so we always have to start fast. One of my favorite things about playing football in Australia is the genuine love and passion these guys have for the game. It's not about just competition, it's about the deep appreciation for everything football represents. What's incredible is the passion isn't unique to Australia, it's something I've seen all over the world. In places like Europe and Australia, where football isn't part of the culture kids grow up with, it's something most players discover later on in life. Because of that, there's a different kind of energy on the field. They throw themselves into every practice, every game, and every moment they get to play. It's a privilege for them, not given, and you can feel that in the way they approach the sport. In a lot of ways, it's refreshing. They're not playing because it's expected or because they've been doing this their whole lives. They're playing because they fell in love with it. Watching this kind of passion and being a part of it reminds me of why I love this game so much, and I couldn't be more proud to be an ambassador for this sport all throughout the world. 21-0 at half. Let's get back to it. Yeah. That's it. That's a wrap. Yeah. Even though American football is still an amateur sport here in Australia, the potential for its growth is huge. The passion, talent, and dedication I see from players, coaches, and fans give me so much hope for the future of this game. I'm excited to continue sharing this journey with all of you and bringing more people along for the ride as we grow this sport together. If you've enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot if you would share it with a friend. Spreading the word is the best way to support me and my channel. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Let's ride.